Vancouver concert attendees aggressively stepped to Rick Ross all over the fact that Kendrick Lamar's Drake diss, Not Like Us, started playing. Apparently, some of Drake's Canadian fanbase take the diss personal because they share his Canadian heritage. If Rick Ross is no longer on stage, how can they hold him responsible for the selection of a song? The insanity intensifies when you hear what one can assume is a hype man or DJ on stage in the background. These are the ones who should be held responsible, so why didn't they rush whoever it was that was on stage? I'm in no way a fan or advocate of Officer Ricky, but I'm also not a fan of people resorting to violence for no justifiable reason. And unfortunately, ignorance breeds ignorance. And perhaps even more pathetic was the response of one Canadian exercising a pro-Royal Canadian Mounted Police mentality by letting the world know the individuals on film partaking in the fight were, quote, HA prospects, HA Hell's Angels. Now, what I do know about biker gangs and gangs in general is that the only people permitted information on current prospects are other members of the organization. So this northern numbskull, who emanates all the characteristics gangs do not want, took it upon himself to state the obvious.
These were not OVO goons, I'm telling you.
As long as you say so, it must be true, eh? But I just got one question.
Who the are you?
Were you even at the concert? And if you were at the concert, how do you know who the is who? Unless you are, again, a part of that organization. And if you are part of that organization, why are you putting your fellow members on blast?
These guys are HA, prospect HA. If you fuck around in Vancouver, you're gonna find out.
Ah, indeed, we will find out. And you'll be the first one to jump on the internet and post it. The guys on the left, they're from this gang, and the guys on the right, hell of a coincidence, you know, he actually is my brother-in-law. Rupert, he's the man in Vancouver, okay? Rupert, he's allowed to smuggle drugs, okay? He's on the Prime Minister's payroll. His job is to flood the entire Vancouver area of narcotics. You bring some drugs into the country, but you got to always give some over to the Mounties too. These organizations, sometimes they would tip the Mounties off, and the Mounties would go, you know, take a big load, you know, and that's what that Rupert guy did. He would be the guy who had connections to the Mounties, right? And then they would tip him off about a big load, okay? The Mounties, they making big money from loads, okay? They love the load. We got a joke over here in Canada, like, what do you call a fat, super corrupt, but a very highly paid Mountie? We call him a full Mountie here, because his stomach's always full of food, right? Don't get it fucked up, man. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, you mess with them,
you'll get knuckled. Yeah. You'll get knuckled. Yeah. You'll get knuckled. And these boys don't go around brandishing these things. If you see one of these things, it's the last thing you're gonna see in your life. That's how we roll in Vancouver.
Oh, no, no, no.
That's how we roll in Vancouver.
Oh, please,
that's how we
never
roll.
say
That's
that
how
again.
we roll. That's how we
Please,
roll.
just stop. Just stop.
That's how we roll in the lower mainland. It's gangland out here, boy. We don't brandish these things like flashy goofs down in the States. Alright? You see that shit, you're done. They don't give a shit if you're fat ass Rick Ross or nothing, okay, man?
Okay, so let's get something clear, man. I'm not a prejudiced person. I just call out stupid and ignorant when I see it. This is calling Rick Ross fat, but hey, bro, you're no Richard Simmons yourself, homeboy. This guy is the antithesis of a gang member. Gang members do not reveal gang affiliations of people that are on camera engaging in physical fights, okay? And that's exactly what this guy did. People were engaged in physical fights, and he got on the internet and said that they are HA Hell Angels prospects, okay? Fucking most likely a cop trying to stir things up. He's like 55 years old, still trying to act hard, still trying to prove a point. And for what? Because you're still not content with the life that you're living? Because you still haven't accomplished what you want in your life? Because you're not satisfied with the results that you have gotten, so you have to pretend like you're hard and that you're better. And let me assure you that the results that you think that you're getting by going on the internet and talking like this and acting like this, you're actually just getting the opposite result of what you think you're getting, which is respect, props, and looked at like some kind of OG. The validation that you are so desperately seeking by getting on the internet and trying to act hard, you will not get it. And you're still gonna go to bed feeling restless, irritable, and discontent. And don't trip yet, I haven't finished playing the whole clip. And trust me, it gets worse and worse and worse. This is the digression of a lame wanting so badly to feel accepted and validated by gang members.
So either way, these aren't OVO goons, these are actual lower mainland gangsters. Get that straight. We don't fuck around, we do it Cali style out here. Peace.
I'm done. I'm done. I can no longer entertain this. All right, that's it for today, Smoggers. Like, comment, subscribe.